Hello, good day, viewers. You are highly welcome to my page. In today's tutorial, we are going to be solving this particular problem on this board. So I would like you to stay focused and see what we are going to do. So this question is somehow critical because of some manipulations involved. So now I would like you to stay and see what we are going to solve. So this question is a viral questions both on Facebook and YouTube. I would like to solve my own now. So here I'm going to try to write this, that is, try to do cross multiplication. So if I should do cross multiplication here, so this will multiply this and this will multiply this. So I'm going to be having this equation to be 8 equals to, then consider this is having power x and this one is also having power x. So I can multiply the bases together, that is x root 2, okay, x root 2, then I have what? I have x like this, that is having the same power. So now from there, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to multiply the power of the two sides, okay, by root 2. So this is going to be 8. Don't forget that the power of 8 here is 1, then multiply by root 2, then equals to x root 2, then multiply by x dot root 2. So that is what I said, that is, I'm trying to what? I'm trying to multiply both powers of the equations to be by 2, by root 2. So now from there, the next thing we're going to do is that I'm going to be having this to be x root 2 or 8 root 2, then equals to x root 2, then x root 2. I would like to do some manipulations here, okay? So whenever you have a squared, you can see it's same thing as a times a. That is, let's say you have 4, 4 can be 2 times 2. So I'm going to split this 8 as 2 multiplied by 4, then root 2 equals to x root 2, then x root 2. Are you following? So the next thing we're going to do now is that, another thing is that if I have 2, this 2 can be written as 2, that is root 2 squared, because root 2 squared, if this square cancel this root, so I'm going to be having 2. So I'm going to replace 2 with what? Root 2. Then I write this for as 2 to power 2. Then I have root 2 equals to x root 2, okay, x root 2. So now we go further. You can see that they are having the same power 2. So I can multiply the bases together, that is 2 multiplied by root 2, okay. So this is having the power, and we have another power here, root 2, which is equals to x root 2, then x root 2. So now I'm going to use this power law of indices that says whenever you have a to power b, consider these two powers we multiply, we are going to be having abc. So we are going to use it here. So we're going to have 2 root 2, okay, then 2 times the power outside, 2 root 2 equals to x root 2, then x root 2. So now having this, so what are you going to do? So whenever you have a to power a equals to b to power b, that is a raised to itself, b raised to itself, so this implies that a equals what? A equals to b. Now when you look at this here, you can see that 2 root 2 raised to itself, so and x root 2 raised to itself. So now compare this with this equation. So we are going to be having 2 root 2 to be equals to x root 2. So now from here we try to divide through by 2, okay, so we can get the value of x. So 2 we cancel root 2, we cancel root 2 here, this we cancel root 2 here. So this implies that s equals to what? S equals to 2. Is that understood? So now if you want to check whether you are right or not, so try to check. So you can see that we are going to have 8 over root 2, then we have our x to be 2, okay, which is equals to 2 root 2. So now we are going to see that this, we cancel this, we have 8 over what? 8 over 2, which is equals to 2 power 2 is going to be 4, and 8 divided by 4 is going to be 4, which is equals to 4. So therefore we have our solution to be what? To be s equals to 2. So if you find the class very interesting, so do not hesitate to follow our Facebook page for more exciting videos. Bye.